Okay, Scorpios, the overall energy of this reading, Ace of Pentacles. Commitment. Yeah, security, groundedness, stability. Looks like it's being offered. So let's read around this card. Let's find out why the Ace of Pentacles is in the middle of your reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Six of Wands. This is a card of engagement. This is people celebrating your achievements in love. That wreath, it stands for engagement. This is in your highest energy. It looks like you're going to be engaged. I think you're going to be offered a ring. Oh my goodness. Either that or you're going to be doing the offering, one of the two. So up here next to the Six of Wands is a Five of Swords. This is looking back at somebody else. I feel like you have some decisions to make. I see you have some swords of truth here, 3 of them. 2 are still laying on the ground. And you're looking back at somebody. So it's almost like there's somebody else on your mind. You've been offered this ring. You've been offered this commitment. Somebody is on your mind. It kind of makes it a third-party situation, but it puts you in a tough position because you're looking back at someone else. I don't think they realize it, whoever's offering. I think it's somebody else offering you this commitment. But it does put you in a position where you have to make a decision, okay? Between them and someone else. Someone else that you're just tied to. You're mentally, you might be physically tied to, but I think it's mental because these people walking away, you're just looking at the backside of them. I don't think they're really physically in your life, but I think they're on your mind. So under the Six of Wands is the Ace of Cups. This is the offer of love. This is, look at these. You picture an engagement where somebody's kneeling down on the ground, and they're telling you how much they love you and how much they mean in your life. With all this love. And they open this box, and in that box is a ring that they want to ask for your hand in marriage, which is called an engagement. This is what I see happening. Okay, they have a lot of love for you. What are you going to do? On the other side of the Ace of Pentacles is a Three of Cups. This Five of Cups. But you're looking at 3 spilled cups right under the Devil card. Oh, by the way, this is the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But the Five of Cups being under the Devil card, that toxic energy of looking back at someone else. So this is something you have to deal with if you're going to accept this offer here. Looking at the spilled cups. So, you're disappointed in love over someone else here. But you can't take your mind off of it. But the thing is, this Five of Cups is a card of hope. All you have to do is look around and see the full cups. There is love here. You have love, okay? You don't have to keep focusing on what's been lost in love. You can look at what is available in love. You need to figure out your feelings here. And because this is an opportunity, I don't know if you want to let slide by. Under the Ace of Cups, that offer of love, is the Page of Wands. This is them getting down on their knees, just like I said, and actually coming out with that, holding that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts. Somebody is totally in love with you, wants to spend the rest of their life with you, has a lot to offer, and they're going to come out with it. They might be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because right next to the Page of Wands is the King of Pentacles. Looking at that pentacle right under the Ace of Pentacles. Very adoringly like. It's like you would just tickle their world if you were to accept this offer. This is what they really, really want. They love you. Next to the King of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. Now, the king is male or female, by the way. And so is the queen, male or female. But under this Five of Cups and being offered this pentacle, you, like I say, you have some decisions to make. The queen here is trying to peek in the windows. It's the only cup in the deck with a lid on it. Has little windows, and inside that cup are answers to love questions. And you have them. You need to figure out your feelings, and that's exactly what you're trying to do under this card of hope in turning around. Boy, you're faced with something here. I almost get the feeling, but I'm going to do the rest of the reading, but so far, I feel like this is just somebody who's left your life that you keep thinking about. In the back of your mind, you're hoping that they'll return, but I just don't. Let's see what happens here. This other person is genuine. They really do want to make a life with you. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles has the second biggest pentacle in the deck. The largest, the second largest, and then we have the King of Pentacles looking at that pentacle. So this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about that offer up here on your highest energy line. Should you accept it? Male or female, this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn again. If you were to accept this foundation, the foundation of this union would be all about security, stability, groundedness. I think it would be a very firm foundation for a relationship to last a very long time. The love is there on their end. I know that they're going to offer the love. Next to the Queen of Pentacles is a Knight of Swords. You know, this is, you need your truth, you need your clarity, and you can't take too much time. Take too much time thinking about this. This offer may go away. So you're rushing out there with that sword, and I feel like you kind of want to cut this energy out. This energy has been haunting you for quite some time, and you do need to free yourself of it, and I think that's what you're going to attempt to do, because you have an excellent offer right in front of you. On the back side of this Knight of Swords is a Nine of Pentacles. You know, you're very secure and stable in yourself, and you're being offered another pentacle. That makes 10. That's what's the only thing that's missing here, is that 10 of Pentacles. When you add all these up, you have 10 pentacles here, and it's being offered. No matter what way you look at it, you add one of these pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, you got 10. So, very self-assured, very self-confident, and very grounded in knowing who you are. So, yeah, you need to rush forward. It looks like you're going to with this Knight of Swords. And, you know, do away with, it's like finding the truth and realizing it and getting it out of your way. And I think the truth is that I don't think this person's coming back. And if they do, they might bring toxic energy with them. So under the Queen of Pentacles, looking at that pentacle, you know, it's hard because you still have this broken heart. 3 of Swords. I do think they had it somebody else. And I think if they come back, they'll still have somebody else. No, I don't think this is the same person. 3 of Swords next to the 3 spilled cups. We got the Devil of 3 people. We have the 5 of Swords. You have 3 swords there upright, so 3 swords of truth so far. You need the rest of the truth. You need to really let it go and stop looking back at them. You need to turn around, see these full cups of love, so that you can heal over this broken heart. You've had a hard time getting over this past relationship, even though you're in another one, okay? You still think about them. Next to the 3 of Swords is the 4 of Cups. And this is under that Knight of Swords. I think you've been dreaming of them coming back and offering you a cup of love. You need to, it looks like you need to just kind of deal with reality here, and kind of like move forward in life. Stop thinking that they're going to be offering you this cup of love here. I think what you're deciding is if they did, you probably wouldn't accept it anyway, even though you can't get your mind off of them. But what we do have is the Four of Wands under that Nine of Pentacles. This is a soulmate relationship, very divine. This is the union of two people in joy. This is marriage. Can be living together at these times. But, you know, marriage or alike, you have the self-confidence to move forward in this proposal that I see here. And under this Three of Swords is the Six of Swords. Getting all your truth, getting all your clarity, like I said before with these swords, but you're moving forward and you're moving away from rocky waters. I think you've been in the process of doing this while you've been in this other relationship anyway. Just kind of moving forward methodically. Really, it feels like you've been going at the exact pace this other person has been moving in. Which is not leaping into anything without thinking. So moving towards calmer, more peaceful waters here. Away from the Three of Swords. And right towards this Two of Cups. Soulmate energy again. This is friends. You're friends with whoever this is that's making this offer. They are a friend to you. They're like your best friend and lover, okay? So you really don't want to let that go, and I think that you are going to come to an agreement on this offer, and I think you're going to move forward. And there you are, friends with love, and saying, let's do this. So accepting the cup of love from this other person. And it's right next to the Emperor. The Emperor is right between the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But, you know, this is a stubborn energy. I feel like once you come to this agreement on how you're going to proceed forward in this relationship, this is where it's going to stay. And I think you're going to end up married. I really do. This is like a fixed attitude. It's like it's very grounded, for one thing. It's a very grounded attitude. They're not swaying. They're not going to sway either one of you. Once you toast each other about this, once you decide that this is a good thing for both of you, you're just going to stick with it. And if this is the energy of the other person, very well liked and well respected by others. If this is your energy, same thing. Very well liked and respected by others. But I feel like once you make this agreement of getting married or getting engaged or moving forward in this relationship, you're sticking to it. And that's all she wrote. So healing over a past relationship so that you can accept this offer, this proposal. It looks like a proposal that's coming in. Okay, Scorpios, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance. And another thing I wanted to point out, the Queen of Cups is water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, this is your energy, trying to get your